Today's subject is augmented airflow, power, displacement, thrust vectoring. Powered displacement, thrust vectoring, augmented airflow. So, if you don't know how wings work, a typical wing is pretty much a flat surface, tapered wing shape, fat at the front, tapers down thin at the back, and it's designed to push high pressure air beneath the wing and low pressure air underneath the wing, over the wing, on top of the wing. So this is pretty much doing the same thing. I have a whole bunch of smaller drones at the top and back and front at in the around the sides of the wing. And so the drone propellers, in reality, they would be small 30cc, 50cc two-stroke engines. I'll explain why this is important later. But for now, I'm just talking about the aviation. So I am at the front when it needs forward propulsion to fly, a very short takeoff and landing. But as it is flying through the air, wind is coming in from the front and being pushed down under the wing. Thrust vectoring is being pushed down from the front rotors underneath the wing, increasing the high pressure underneath the wing. When it is moving forward, the air is being pushed down underneath the wing, creating a low pressure vacuum at the top of the wing. The low pressure vacuum is being pulled and accelerated and pushed down by the back rotors at the back. And this is a small scale ultralight hang glider type concept. So nothing special, really, just to demonstrate the augmented airflow concept. And so this can vertically take off. It's not very powerful at vertical takeoff and landing. It has to be moving forward because we're using a wing. This isn't a normal helicopter. You're not going to get powerful lift off of a bunch of 30cc engines. Yeah, you can. You got enough power and you can, but that's not what it's meant to do. It's made to move forward. So we're using the forward momentum of the aircraft to use the surface area of the wing. So it's kind of tapered up at the tilted up at the front and then tilted back at the back to kind of push that wind underneath the wing and then tilt it down to thrust vector over the wing. So the idea here is, so increased airflow displacement, high and low pressure. We are increasing the high and low pressure augmented airflow displacement by power distributing. Safety. Why? Why do this? Because normal helicopter, if this was a helicopter concept, it would require one big helicopter rotor. So instead of one big helicopter rotor spinning round, that is very dangerous. So I'm thinking about this like as car-sized, lightweight, ultralight, car-sized. That'd be safe. Safety is top priority with a type of flying machine. It's redundant. it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 18 small engines. The thrust little jet engines at the back there. So, so 20 engines. It's redundant. It's backup on the backup. So if an engine goes out, you got 20 more engines to back up. So safety is a big plus with this type of concept here. For like vehicle sized small scale. So these would be almost equivalent of a weed whacker motor. Small 30cc, 50cc weed whacker motors. So instead of one big helicopter rotor that is very dangerous, you're gonna hurt. If you don't know what you're doing, you can hurt yourself really bad with a big helicopter motor and blade. This is using small helicopter rotor engines and propeller blades. So you wouldn't want to stick your hand in one of these. It's going to hurt. It's going to hurt really bad if you stick your hand in a small weed whacker. But it's not going to chop your fingers off. It's not going to chop your fingers off. So, you know, when it comes to conventional flying machines, like if I wanted to own a flying machine, you need safety. Safety is top priority. So it's redundant. Backup on the backup. I got 30 engines. And when all else fails, I can rely on the wing for gliding. It's a glider. So you could rely on the wing for gliding. And on top of 30 backup engines. Has very powerful upward lift. So you're going to be getting a lot of upward lift and thrust. Increased lift is always safer and better. So something like this would be easy enough to make out of a garage. That's what I'm thinking about doing. Something like this would be easy enough, small scale, ultralight. As long as it's under 250 pounds, it is legal and unregulated. Using weed whacker motors and a one wing. Very simple, very lightweight, safe, redundant, powerful lifting. Probably lift a lot more weight than I'm carrying. It's already pretty heavy. So that is the subject for today. Thank you. Bye-bye.